Well, hi. Looks like we find ourselves on Tuesday for another daily Bible study. Take your daily Bible study sheet and take your Bibles and let's answer the questions for today. Well, before we do that, we'll need to read the Bible passage. So turn with me to John chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. And we're going to continue this story of Jesus meeting the woman of Samaria at this well. So verse 9, listen along as I read, all right? Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? For the Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. So remember from yesterday's lesson, we have Jesus and his disciples, and they were on a journey, and then they ended up in this city called Sychar, which is in Samaria. So Jesus sat down at this well, and there happened to be this woman walking in his direction so that she could draw water from the well. Do you remember from yesterday what time it was when that woman came to the well? It was 12 noon, right? The 6th hour of the day, the first hour of the day is 6 a.m. So here was Jesus, and he was sitting at the well, and then this woman walks up to him to get water for herself, and then Jesus says, Give me to drink. So here is the continuation of the story, where the woman asks Jesus, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which is a woman of Samaria? So this is an interesting situation, because the Jews did not like the Samaritans. So the woman was puzzled as to why in the world this Jew was talking to her. Not only that, so Jesus is a man and she is a woman. And in the culture of the day, the men didn't just talk to women that they didn't know. So also very strange. And she said, The Jews have no dealings with the Samaritans. Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith to thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. So Jesus is saying here, if you knew who you were talking to, you wouldn't have asked that. So let's look at these questions. What did the woman ask Jesus, according to verse 9? Then saith the woman of Samaria unto him, How is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? Well, what is the question? All you have to do is read the verse and see where the question mark is, and you can write down her whole quote there. Okay? So how is it that thou, being a Jew, askest drink of me, which am a woman of Samaria? That's a lot to write in that space, but that's what the woman's asking Jesus. Now, in question 2, what did Jesus say she should have asked for, according to verse 10? Jesus answered and said unto her, If thou knewest the gift of God, and who it is that saith unto thee, Give me to drink, thou wouldst have asked of him, and he would have given thee living water. So what did Jesus say she should have asked for, according to verse 10? Well, if we read that verse, Jesus answers her and basically says, if you knew who you were talking to, you would have asked me for what? What kind of water? End of the verse, it says living water. So that's what Jesus said that she should have asked for. So those are questions 1 and 2. We'll look at the next questions tomorrow. Have a good day.